There's days when you just don't feel good. Maybe you're battling cancer. Maybe it's kidney disease, diabetes, heart disease, depression, or other health challenges that leave you just exhausted and discouraged. Some days getting out of bed just feels horrible, but a lot of times it feels like a victory. I've been through a lot of health struggles in my life too, and it affects your body, but it doesn't have to have control over your spirit. When you're hurting, thoughts are going to try to move in. They'll tell you they're losing the battle, things are never going to get better, or that you're all alone. And don't believe those lies. Don't believe the enemy. Focus on what you can control. You can take one more step today. Can you find something to be grateful for? One thing. Choose hope over fear. A positive mental attitude doesn't mean pretending everything's okay. It means believing that even in the middle of a difficult season, there's still a reason to keep moving forward. For me, that reason's faith, blessing, and helping others. There was times in my life I didn't know what tomorrow was going to bring, times when I was scared, I was hurting, didn't know about my future, but I discovered, that God was still there in the middle of all that storm. Faith doesn't always remove the struggle, but it gives us strength to walk through it. When you feel weak, lean on God. When you're afraid, pray. When you don't have all the answers, just trust He does. Remember, God never promised that life was going to be easy, but He did promise He would never leave us and He would never forsake us. So if today is hard, keep going. Keep your faith. Keep your hope. Keep your PMA. You may be fighting a battle that others can't see, but you're not fighting it alone. God is with you, and as long as you're still breathing, your story isn't over. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's Philippians 4:13.